Hello and welcome. In this lesson, we'll focus on one specific concept and how it fits into the overall learning sequence. Let's focus on today's topic: why proposal teams struggle to agree on strategy. Many proposal teams are made up of experienced professionals who care deeply about winning. And yet, strategy discussions often stall, loop, or turn into conflict. In this lesson, we're going to look at why strategic alignment is so difficult in proposal environments. When teams talk about strategy, they often mean individual perspectives. People draw on past wins, personal experience, and instinct. Each perspective feels reasonable on its own. But strategy becomes fragmented when it lives in people's heads instead of a shared framework. Strategy becomes subjective when there's no shared definition of what it means. One person's idea of a strong approach may conflict with another's. Without a common reference point, discussions turn into opinions rather than decisions. Authority becomes unclear, and alignment becomes difficult. When strategy isn't clearly defined, discussions tend to loop. Teams revisit the same topics across multiple meetings. Decisions are delayed. Eventually, writing begins anyway, not because strategy is clear, but because the deadline forces movement. At that point, strategy becomes reactive instead of intentional. When teams aren't aligned on strategy, the proposal reflects it. Different sections emphasize different ideas. Messaging feels inconsistent. Review comments conflict instead of reinforcing one another. The proposal becomes a collection of parts rather than a cohesive whole. This matters because evaluators experience the proposal as a single document. When strategy isn't aligned, strengths aren't reinforced across sections. Inconsistency raises questions and reduces confidence. From the team's perspective, rejection feels confusing because everyone believed they were contributing value. This isn't a problem that can be solved by holding more meetings or encouraging better teamwork. The issue isn't effort or collaboration. It's the absence of a shared strategic framework. Without that framework, alignment is difficult no matter how skilled the team is. So where does that leave us? Proposal teams struggle to agree on strategy, not because they lack experience, but because strategy isn't grounded in a shared structure. Understanding how strategy is defined and aligned is part of a larger proposal system. This topic is part of a structured learning system on federal proposal writing. You can continue at digitallearningworld.gumroad.com. I'm glad you are here, and I look forward to continuing in the next lesson.